What's up, beautiful souls? Your boy Loon is back with another Reddit read. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Today, we are back on r/Tinder. For those of you guys that are new to the subreddit, this one is full of the silliest conversations and profiles, some of the cringiest people out there on any of the dating apps, even though it's called r/Tinder. Yeah, I'm excited to get into this. Every single time we do one of these videos, it's always a wild ride. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Oh God, all right, I'm already gonna have to blur some of this one. It says, finally found the one. His first message to her was, me, you, Netflix, and your sweaty a-hole on my face, my nose sniffing it, ew, and my tongue in your, we'll say, meow. That's disgusting, bro. Like, in what world do these guys think that this would work? Like, I'm just baffled. It's as if they never had a girl friend to tell them, like, hey, you probably shouldn't talk to women like this because you probably won't, actually not even probably, you definitely won't get any. Yeah, that was nasty. And he even says you in? Yeah, 100%, I bet you that would work. She definitely found the one. Thank God he censored the word, and I'm gonna have to blur that, ironically, or that message would have been over the top. All right, this next one says, thought this was ironic. Sweat emoji. All right, so she says, looking for a long-term relationship, open to short, question mark? Pick one, bro. Oh, okay. I guess she's making fun of the fact that he has a long-term relationship or open to short-term in his bio. And then he said, I did, bro. Oh yeah, which one have you chosen? Long-term, but I don't want to rush into anything, so open to short. How about you? Doesn't seem like you were sure enough to put it in your profile, winky face. Okay, I like that. I like the description of the reasoning behind this, and then also the subtle, like, clap back. Depends, are you long-term material? Sounds like long-term, open to short-term. Yeah, she might not know the difference. It seems a little goofy here. Looking for long-term doesn't mean settling down with literally anyone. There is no contradiction here. I agree, but some people interpret it in other ways somehow. I don't know. I feel like looking for long-term, looking for short-term, I don't know. It is kind of up to interpretation. I put open to looking for short-term, open to long-term, meaning like I'm usually casually dating, but if the right one comes along, I'm not opposed to long-term. That's how I interpret it, but I know everybody has a different one. All right, this next one says, updated profile. Does this look better? Took everyone's suggestions. Oh, this is a fun one because occasionally, for those of you guys that are new to r/Tinder here, sometimes people ask for profile reviews, and I guess she reposted her profile after taking the review. So let's give her, an honest review. So we got Lila here, 28, so she's about my age. I literally turned 28 in like a couple days, which is crazy to think about. I'm getting old, boys, and boys and girls. I know my audience is actually mostly women. No kids, but we can practice. Oh, that's funny. I like that. That's very flirty right off rip. Well, it also depends on what she's looking for, though. You got to be careful with something like that. But I like that. That's playful. I own parrots, love hiking, and just moved to back to Mass from California. She's really pretty too. That's a great first picture. Shows her tattoos, shows her image. She looks really good, and yeah, nothing to complain about with this one. Another picture of herself, good lighting, very solid. She's into canoeing. 90s kid, Nintendo, a lot of other things, aquariums. That's a random thing to be into. I mean, actually, I guess not. Aquariums are pretty cool. All right, we got a picture of her out at the beach. I don't think this is the best lighting, but it's a fun picture. I don't think it's a bad picture either. Okay, the only critique I have so far is they're all just pictures of her face. Okay, here we go. She got one of her hiking. That's cute. I also love her gauges. I think that's super cool. She's definitely like, I would swipe right, 100%. Okay, here we go. Finally. All right, we got some other type picture. Okay, that's good. I was going to say, I would almost mix in one of or two of these pictures a little earlier. So it's just not pictures of her, but all these are great pictures. And then it's her and her friends, shows that she's not like weird, or she is weird, probably in a good way, but not with like, not fully just herself is what I'm saying. Like, she has friends. And yeah, well, I am not going to scroll down because I was looking at her eyes, I'm just not going to. No, she's really pretty. That's a good profile. You'll be more than fine. Yeah, she's going to get a bunch of right swipes. Seriously, is she saying that she had issues before? Yeah, I'm curious what her her profile was like before. Yes, people took her for a bot profile because of her filters. Okay, so her old profile was probably very bot-like, and this is much more natural. This is a great profile, I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna move on to the next one, but this is a good one for any of the ladies watching this looking to make a good profile. This is actually a good one to model yourself after. What the F? All right. I go crazy for, okay, I can't show this all on the screen. What? This has to be a dude, right? Okay, so the guy's profile says, I go crazy for down to play Stardew Valley and Roblox with me, and I love minor, not even plural, heart emojis. I'm a PDF file. How does Hinge allow this? There has to be some type of weaving, right? No? Like somebody's got to report this guy. What the actual F? Seemed like someone's friends got a hold of their phone and decided to F with them. Okay, you know what? That could actually have been a thing. Sign, here we go again. Mind you, this man is 40. So we've got a combo here. And the guy goes, would you like my Instagram? She goes, gotcha, and sure. Sends his Instagram. What's yours? Oh, you know a bunch of people I know. And then sends her Instagram. And then he goes, wow, I can't believe he said that. What the fuck is wrong with guys? I'm gonna blur this. He says, sorry, I'll let you give me noggin, we'll say. But that's all. Maybe you can convince me while giving me that, mouth act. But I'm mostly just wanting this fantasy fulfilled. What the fuck? Why would any human being think that that is a respectful and normal thing to ask somebody right off rip? Like, you don't even know them yet, and then you're saying that. Oh, yeah, I'm only gonna want that. Like, what? No thanks. I'm not looking to just give, mouth acts. And I have a fantasy of not getting my time wasted. Yeah, here we are. Oh, that's a great rebuttal. I love that. This one says, bruh. All right, so we're on Hinge, and the guy or girl, the other person says, hey, King, how are you? I'm guessing it's a girl. He goes, hey, Queen, I'm good, and you? Okay, so yeah. She goes, hey, I'm going to be so honest with you. I'm currently looking for a job right now. On Hinge, I work in IT, specifically cybersecurity. I have experience in third-party risk, data security, vulnerability management, PCI compliance. I've been working in security for 4 years. I'm looking for a senior engineer analyst role in security, architecture, compliance, or privacy. Do you know any roles at your company or within your network that you could refer me to? Does she accidentally think this was LinkedIn? Because what in the world? This is Hinge. And then also imagine getting a job with someone that you matched on Hinge. What the actual world? I've seen stories of people hitting on people on LinkedIn. This is the reverse. Someone in the comments said dedicated at least. Oh, that's funny. If you can't fight them, join them. He's a guy. Okay, so he says, could I tell you something? Yeah, sure. You have nice melons. Heart eyes, monkey emoji. Can I tell you something? Yes, you have nice melons too. Biting lip emoji. She just called him fat. That's hilarious. I wonder, dude, the comment says, context, I'm getting tired of certain guys behaving like this, and I really don't want to waste my energy stressing over it anymore. So I found this is a way for her to keep her peace. Did he respond? Yep, he said, I'm a guy. Respond, I'm a woman. Yeah, it's kind of I know this from my girlfriends, platonic ones. They always tell me sometimes it's funny, some of the stuff they say, but a lot of times ones like this, it gets infuriating. It almost makes them want to just delete the apps. And oftentimes they do delete the app for a while because guys are just fucking gross, man. What? How would you think that a girl would ever want you? Really think about this. If your goal was to get cuddles, right? Why would you act disrespectful off? That just doesn't make sense. What is the success rate of that? Versus be a normal person, take them out on a date, and then, if the vibes are there, you do that. But if not, then it is what it is. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. It's like they learned how to get women from just Andrew Tate or someone. Cause what? Is this a red flag or am I just an idiot? I'm a 27-year-old male matched with a 26-year-old female. All right. So he says, sounds like we could have some fun together, smiley face. What's your schedule look like this weekend? Love that message. I don't even know the context, but I like that message because he's forward and asking her on an actual date. or what it seems like, but let's see. She goes, I've never heard a guy say that before. Very interesting. I can be flexible this weekend, depending on how good / fun the date idea is. That's okay. I guess that's kind of a playful message, but I don't personally love that message, but we'll see. Just because it's like, just depending on the, I don't know. We'll see. Could be playful. He goes, yeah, I'm aware most men aren't like that. Laughy face, IDK, I guess I'm an old soul. Hands up emoji. I'm actually only free Saturday around noon to 4 this weekend. How does lunch at blank in blank sound? And then she goes, using me as a filler in your busy schedule is crazy, laughy face. Asking me what my weekend looks like, knowing you have only a few hours on one day is even crazier. Hell nah. Okay. I kind of was figuring based on the way she said, it just depends on how fun it is. I was thinking that she was going to end up kind of being like this, r/nice girl. But granted, I will say, I want to say both people are kind of in the wrong here, because if he knew that he was only free at that time, why did he even ask? So yeah, she does have some credibility in that. I was just going to say how she handled it is kind of goofy too. But yeah, I'm actually siding with her, surprisingly, because why would you ask what her schedule is like this weekend if you only had a certain time? And then he goes, okay, your second point is valid. I should have started with that, lol. But Saturday afternoon is not a filler time slot, lol. I've gotten a gig I need to leave for at 4:30, but so I wanted to give you enough time before then. If you're not interested though, no worries. It was nice chatting. She goes, like a singing gig? And I think our definitions of casually dating is different, LMAO. Like, even though it would be casual with no expectation, it should still be a date with my likes and dislikes considered. Laughing emoji. You picking cuisine, location, and time by yourself is odd to me. Nah, I think it's okay for a guy to pick a very distinct location and time if that's what is free. But he also did handle this poorly, because if that is the only time, why would he? Yeah, this is a sticky situation. I'm more on her side, but I mean, she's kind of being mean too. I don't know. That's a weird one. Christ, I am way too laid back for this sub sometimes. I agree. Like, that's just so interesting. Yeah, I feel like proposing a time and place is taking initiative, not being inconsiderate. To assume that there isn't enough room for negotiation feels extreme to me. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. She's taking that a little too far, but also he was kind of a dummy in how he was trying to plan that. I mean, she's the one who said that she would consider a date if it was a fun enough idea. So why is she acting all defensive about what you decided to do? I'd match and I'm a girl, lol. Yeah, I mean, both people kind of... She definitely has some red flags, though, just by the way that she's messaging. So I guess it's not really... You could be dodging bullet that way. But, all right, on to the next one. Matched with her today, chatted a little, got her number, texted within 2 hours of getting her number. So he says, hey, blank, this is blank from blank. How's your day going? She goes, hey, I actually have a boyfriend now, sad face. Okay. He goes, good luck with that. If things change for you, do let me know. Heart. Oh, this was all within 2 hours of getting her number? Wait, that's actually kind of insane. She goes, will do. I saved your digits. That's so weird. One of 3 things happened. This is a comment. 1, she always had a boyfriend. 2, she's lying to end the conversation. 3, she is talking to a lot of people and she's willing to settle for the first guy who asked. Regardless, I wouldn't talk to her anymore, even if she did free up. Yeah, I agree. Any of these 3 situations are mega red flags anyway, so there you go. You saved yourself some time. Looking for a relationship as a goth woman in 2025. Oh God, this one's got to be good. All right, so Blanks wants to match as friends. I don't know what app this is on. This is foreign to me. So he replies to her photo, and she's definitely goth. Be my big melon goth mommy, please. Ew, see, why? Why do you think this would work? And then another guy says, this is a different guy, by the way. And these are grown men. Like, the first guy was 27. This guy's 28, which is literally my age. He goes, can I D you down for a night? What? Another one who's 24 says, hey, hello, would you be interested in some money? I've always had a fantasy of being with a girl like you. What? Ew, dude. Why would you think that girls would do that on a dating app? That's really presumptuous. Like, at that point, you just like go, I don't fucking know where to go at this point. Honestly, you just go spend your money elsewhere, buddy. Go find an OF or something. I spy melon tats. Oh my God. Guys, what are we doing here? Good morning, Princess Sugar melons. And you guys know what I'm saying by melons, by the way. I'd eat it till you cry. Ew, that is nasty. I hope you like pretzels because I'm finna fold you into one. Blowing away. Ew. Is it true that goth girls that wear chokers are throat coats? What the fuck? Why is this a thing? Sometimes I feel like I'm undateable as a man, but then I see stuff like this and realize that I'm not that bad. Yeah, for real. Every time I see something like this, it does make me feel a little bit better. And it's crazy because like the bare minimum is just, I don't know, maybe like being respectful to someone, like anyone. Treat others the way that you would want to be treated. I know that's a lot to ask for, apparently, within 2025. All right, this one says she's on that grind 24/7, I guess. I won't shut up about credit card points. What is your favorite credit card and why? And she's chief of staff at Capital One. Wait, is it weird that I actually think this is cute? Am I weird? Hold up, let me read the comments. I think it's cute because this is a weird random fact about me. I love credit cards. Like I am very on it when it comes to points, reward systems, which ones can benefit you the most in what scenario you're in, whether you're a renter or you're somebody who, likes to travel a lot like me. I don't know. I'm a nerd about this stuff. Like I have a bunch of like travel well, not a bunch, that's a reach. I have like 4 credit cards, but that I cycle through. If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Yeah, I actually, I bet she brings you a credit card application on the first date. That's funny. I don't know. I think that's actually cute. I actually like this one. I know it's like super nerdy, but like I like it. All right, this one says, well, you gotta admire the honesty. All right, we got a 30-year-old, I'm assuming a girl based on the hair. What we have in common, dogs, Christian. My bio, I recently gave my life to God. I used to live a very promiscuous life. Oh, promiscuous. Sorry, I said promiscuous life. No amount of money/men could make me happy. I don't judge others, but I no longer live in for this world. I'm rewaiting until marriage. I expect someone mature and humble. It is pretty wild. I mean, hey, all the respect, all the power to you. I would swipe left. Nothing to do with you. Just probably wouldn't match. To each their own. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel about that. This one just says lol. All right. Okay. What a intro. So pretty to her picture. Thanks. Is fave short for anything? Favors, Apple Pay, and Venmo. Oh, that is the biggest ghosting I will ever do. They might as well call me Casper at that point because I'm ghosting the hell out of that. That's crazy. So it says, oh no, thank you. I already ate. All right. So how's your day going? Living the dream over here. What about you? Nice. I like your sexy body. What? Thanks, my guy. I grew it myself. I like it. And why is the I and like connected? Perfect one. I got a nice black chocolate bar for you with lots of milk in it that you can drink. Ew! What the fuck? What? I'm not gonna lie though. I do like chocolate bars. Like, I mean, obviously no homo, but chocolate be like actual chocolate bars are gas, bro. Almond bars. Okay, I was gonna make a really, really bad joke. Because my favorite is almond bars and or almond joys, one of my favorite chocolates. And there's something sus in almond joys. I'm not gonna even say that joke. That was bad. I'm gonna stop. You guys can fill in the blanks here. That's a little too fruity for me. Pause. All right, this one says, what did I do wrong? All right, we're on Tinder. And I don't know whose profile, but the profile bio says, at least tell me what I could do better, help a brother out. Don't just swipe left, lol. Oh, okay, so it's a guy asking for opinion if you're gonna swipe left. Okay, I'm not good at bios. My sister got married off Tinder. Let's say we met each other at Whole Foods. Do people still even use this app? Lol. Okay. And then they straight up legitimately asked, all right, or told them, all your photos look good, but your second to last doesn't make you look flattering. So I guess I would take that out. Not gonna lie. Honestly, both of the side profiles, they just don't have to be there or need to be there. And then he goes, let's get straight to the point. Unprompted, you give advice on my profile and say all my photos look good, but delete half of them. Dude, didn't you just ask for an honest opinion? Like, what? Are you serious? Why are you being so butthurt about it? Your photos are oh my God, what a nice guy. Nice guy over here. He starts attacking her. Your photos are absolute. 3 of them are sideways. 1 of them is cut off from the neck down. 1 is your cat, which nobody gives a about. And a dirty mirror selfie. Thanks for the advice though. Dude, what? You literally asked for advice. Why are you hurt if they're gonna give you honest? And she was actually being really respectful. She was just saying like they weren't super flattering, Why are you offended? I'm confused. Some people are just so soft and insecure and they get hurt so easily. She goes, you have 2 side photos that isn't half you, idiot. All right, on to the next one. How is this creepy? Hey, waving. Hey, what are you doing here? Smiley face. I'm guessing, oh, I thought they knew each other. I'm attending a conference. Oh, what kind of conference? Student conference. That's very specific. On animal science, question mark? Yes, how do you know? I've mastered the trick of reading a profile. Are you from Kerala? Yes. Why do you sound creepy? What? How is that creepy? The guy is honestly kind of projecting there. All he has on his profile is that he studies animal science in Kerala. That's so funny. You mean you literally read his profile? Oh, that's so fucking goofy. This one says, I can't tell if she's serious or if the joke is too deep. So it's a girl's profile and it says, about me. If you smoke, vape, or drink, I don't want to be around that. I smoke weed and that's it. But that's it. I'm a size queen. 8+. Ew, what? Ew, that's a lot. 8+. That's insane. The bigger, the better. I don't want small talk. Tell me how big. I will ask to swap. Damn, I got to blur that. To check. Not into hookups. I'm looking for my person. Wait, what? That's got to be a joke. You say all that and then you say you're not into hookups. I'm looking for my person. But that's your requirement. It's definitely not too deep for her, at least. Bazinga, I like that. It's a dude fishing for pics. Yeah, honestly, it does sound like a guy or a bot. Not gonna lie. So, looking for a caregiver. Okay. So we got someone's profile on Facebook and it says, Facebook dating. It says, I am a cougar. I want my man to be younger than me. I am 63 years old. Honestly, hey, respect her being straight up. I'm tall, 5'10", and a bit round. I have two strokes a couple of years ago. Oh my God. Dude, that sucks. I'm so sorry. She's had 2 strokes. I still walk and talk. I'm just a little slower at times. I'm into 420 and edibles daily. That is a wild statement. I'm into 420. Like the time or the number? You just like the number 420? Oh, and she didn't even say edibles. She said eatables. I just realized. I want a man to help me, take care of me. I am easygoing, loyal, and caring. I want no fighting, no drama. I do not wear makeup. I wear a CPAP mask at night. This is a lot. I sleep quiet. I am a homebody. I spend a lot of time at home. I don't like to cook or clean much. I need help. I need help. Oh my God. Oh my God. You need a caregiver. Yeah, for real. Yeah, looking for a caregiver. That's crazy. Honestly feel bad for her. Clearly she's not 100% there mentally and feeling lonely and needs help. Yeah. Yeah. I guess from that perspective, it does, it is a little sad. Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm sorry, Gertrude. I would probably still have to swipe left, buddy. I just can't be someone's caregiver. It has nothing to do with anything else besides that. Guys only want one thing, and it's disgusting. Your smile is love and poetry to me. Aw, that's actually cute. That's actually a very sweet message. I actually like that. I went on a date with a girl who said she loved my eyes. 5 days after flirting over DMs, she ghosted me. 2 months later, she explained to me that she just didn't feel a connection. Okay, steal my heart for a second and return it smashed. Why don't you? Yeah. It'd be like that. I mean, that happens to all of us, but hey, you know what? At least you got on the date with her. There's a lot of guys that don't even get on there, but you'll find somebody for you, man. Yeah, we're going to end it on that note. I am currently actually in DC as we speak. I'm taking a little early birthday present to myself and taking a few days in DC. So as this video is airing, but yeah, I love you guys so much. And yeah, do me a wonderful early birthday present and hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you haven't already. If you did enjoy the content, of course. Yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, week, whatever. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.